Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to one another episode of webinar from DXN Middle East. A different topic, a vibrant speaker. And after seeing the announcement of this particular webinar, I was eagerly waiting to attend this one particularly because the health goal. We used to hear a different topic from our speakers normally on how to gain more income, how to become successful in DXN, how to convince a prospect, like that. Different type of topics you could see. But today, a very different topic: health goal. How to achieve health goal through DXN. And fortunately, our living legend of DXN world, a top trainer from DXN Middle East, Mr. Muhammad Fatemi Ghani is there with us to give this wonderful presentation. So let me invite the first Crown Ambassador from DXN Middle East, Mr. Muhammad Fatemi Ghani, for today's presentation.
Thank you very much, Sebastian, for introducing me. And it's my pleasure always to share whatever knowledge I have, whatever experience that I have.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to conduct this special seminar. Anyway, I will be here with you to learn more things from you, as always.
You're most welcome. So I'll share my screen, and please confirm that you can see my screen. You can?
Yes, we can see yours.
And the sound and the video is coming perfect, right?
Perfect, Mr. Ghani. Go ahead, please.
So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and good morning from Vancouver, Canada, and in different parts of the world, it's afternoon or evening. The topic, health goal, as Sebastian mentioned, is a very different topic that I have taken. And why I have taken it is the need of the hour. This health goal is become part of our life now. Before it used to be there, but now it has become very, very important. So now 2021 is gone, 2022 has started, and as every year, what we do is we make goals. So before I start the topic, I would like you to understand what you will learn from today's topic. What is goal, which is important in our life. We do it. There are different types of goal. What is a SMART goal? You might have heard, but I'm going to connect it with the health goal of yours. And what are the 7 steps to health goal setting? And all this goal setting courses that I have done in the last 20 years, I've combined the knowledge of all the personal coaching that I got from the goal setting gurus and how to implement these health goals. So most of the stuff I'm sure you already know. I'm going to share with you how I have implemented all these goals, and sure you are going to learn few very practical, easy things that you can do to achieve your health goal. As far as I'm concerned, my background is engineering, and I came over to health and wellness industry in 2003. And since then, I've gone through a lot of coaching on health. I have been connected with a lot of doctors and a lot of nutritionists and naturopaths. So these are the people who have taught me. And most important thing is I have implemented all those things since last almost 20 years. So who will benefit from today's webinar? Important, everyone who is really focused to get their health as the top priority. All those who are ready to really change also. So COVID-19, of course, has taught us, the whole world, that health is just not important, but it is critical. We have seen a lot of our near and dear ones suffering from this problem, and some of them have even died. Now, coming to the request that I would like to make to all of you all is, for this coming 50 minutes, please be with me. You will get this video at the end or after a couple of minutes, because this is going live both in Facebook as well as in YouTube. And all those who are in the Zoom, you'll get the link. And this is definitely going to change your life if you implement it. It's something very, very practical. You can have your questions put up to me at the end of the webinar. And I have a small gift also at the end. All those who are in the webinar, at the end, you will get that link, which I'm going to give it to you. Now, coming to the number one thing in this world, we think that money or wealth is important, or our power, those people who are at that helm of affair, whether he's the president or the prime minister or whatever level that they are in, or their popularity, those celebrities and all that, they think that that is important. It is not important at all. And this video that you're going to watch, this is the last dying words of Steve Jobs. When I heard it, it really moved me. And please listen to this for a few minutes very carefully. Book of Healthy Life, very touching video. So whenever I watch or listen to Steve Jobs, I have tears. This is a very, very important message for all those who would like to take health as their top priority. Now, coming to your health, why should it be number one? Now, that message is good enough, but I want to again stress on you. If somebody doesn't have health and they have everything, wealth, fame, power, whatever, everything is multiplied by zero if that person doesn't have health. So you need to put your health the number one priority. And I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I'm going to do some polling also. But here, my first question, which is coming to you, is how many times you have on the 1st of January, you have written your New Year resolution that this is what I want to do. But what happens by end of February, everything is gone. So today we are on the 20th of March, which is 70 days have gone. And my question is, where are you? If you have written a health goal, where are you as far as your health goal is concerned? How far have you reached to your target? So my today's coaching would be around how you can get unstuck and go forward in your health goal. And as I said, there's a gift waiting for you at the end of my webinar. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. And those questions are very important, very practical, very simple. You need all those who are in webinar. I can see there are 23 participants. And of course, in YouTube as well as in Facebook. Please answer yourself. If you can participate, well and good. Now, my polling question, my first question is, how many of you have made health goals in 2021? So it's a very simple yes/no answer. Just so click yes if you have, and of course click no if you haven't made the goal. So I'll give you 1 minute. So I see there are 25 participants, and I would definitely like to have people participating in this poll. And just click, and after 1 minute, we are going to close the poll. And I'll request Ajmal. It's a 1 minute timer, and then you can display the what is the result of this polling. So if you can see the question and you can click on yes or no, that's very good. But if you cannot see, then I would request you, to have that question for yourself. So I am seeing 75% of the people who participated in the poll have said yes, and 25% have said no. So I'll close this and move over to my second question, which is connected to your first question. And that question is, how many of you all who have that written goal, health goal 2021, how many of you all have achieved it? So again, it's a very simple question. You have to just write yes, you have achieved it, 2021, whatever goal that you had. And if you haven't, that's no. Even if you got about, say, 50%, that's good enough for me. I mean, at least you are trying, and you keep on trying for this year and 23, 24, 25. I'm sure whatever you have been doing from last so many years, your age is 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 like me. I'm in my 60s. So what changes that I should make for my health, that is critical. Not important, it is very, very critical. So once again, I'll give you a minute and a simple yes, no answer, and click it, and we will see. If you remember, there are 75% who have said yes, they have made their health goal. Now we would like to see that how many have achieved that health goal. So if you see, the answer is 50%. So immediately you see that 25% there is a drop. And if you have achieved, if I would have asked you a question that, have you achieved your 100% health goal? This 50% would have gone to maybe 10 or 20%. And this is practically, I do this exercise with my people. So now question is, will your 2022 or 2023 goal be different than 2021? So this is what you need to make a massive breakout here this year, 2022. And a lot of people who have made their goal in 2021 could not achieve it, or half they have achieved it. And now again they have made it in 2022. So the result will be exactly the same as 2021. Because there is that change or that importance into the health has not set in. Now I come to the last question. And this is, I'm going to give you not 60 seconds, I'm going to give you 90 seconds. And that question is, in a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the top health priority, what score will you give to your health? Is it 10? Is it 8? Is it 6? Is it 5 or below? I mean, what priority are you giving to your health? Just select one answer, and that would again give me a kind of a picture as to what people are thinking. How important is health to you? So you have just one answer to select. If you think 10 is what should be your health priority, put 10. And then I'm going to give you in this webinar, the coming 40-50 minutes, how you can make it to 10. And there is a big confusion when people put 10, and when I ask them, that tell me, what are you doing to have your health priority as 10 or highest priority? And then when I evaluate them, what happens is that 10 comes down to maybe 6 or 5. So I'm sure all those, now we have got about 30 people in the, so we have 10 is 71%. That's Lovely. That is what I should have got the answer 100%. But I like your answer, the honest answer. There are 18% are saying 8 is their top health priority, and 6 people have said 6%, and 5%, there are 6% who are saying 5 or below the health priority. Now I ask you all those who has put 8 or 6 or even 5 or below, why did you put that? I mean, as you have heard, a great man, one of the most, the richest man, one of the richest man in the world, Steve Jobs, what he said, and your own health, whatever you are doing, you cannot do anything without good health. So the score that you have given to your health, now I'm going to tell you, we talk about these two things, that health is wealth, the greatest, wealth is health, and prevention is better than cure. This is what most of us have been hearing, we have been saying, and highest priority is 10. But unfortunately, we don't mean it, we don't follow it. And that is the sad part. So now I'm coming to the goal part, and my today's topic is only around health goal. So what is just a definition of health goal? And Napoleon Hill, this is the best definition that I found on goal. Anything that you want to do, be, have, or achieve. The end result is what you want to achieve. So coming to the next part is, what are the different types of goals? We have, of course, number one goal is health, and then number two, people study, work, do business, and that is for their career or money. And then, of course, education, those students or they're going for a higher education is where they would like to be as far as their education is concerned. Family is another health goal which is important. Personal growth is there, spiritual is there, social is there, and relationship that you have with people. So there I have put the rest of the goal as secondary. I put health, today's topic, which is number one. The best part of our DXN program is people are basically, there are two major problems in the world. Whatever the individual they are doing, their priority which is there, it should be around health or income. I'm not going to talk about the income or the money part. Today is purely on health and health only. So these are the two major problems, that is good health and good money. And the solution is in our global program of DXN. If you look at this vicious circle, if you have good health and you don't have money, then automatically those people go into this vicious circle and they fall sick, they have depression, they have anxiety. There are a lot of people. I'm a people's person. I talk to people almost every day, and I see the challenges that they are having. Even with a lot of money, if they are not taking care of their health, then everything goes down. And of course, if they don't have money and they have got good health, they will go down as far as the health is concerned. Now, who is responsible for your health? It's only you and you and you only. It's not the doctors. It's not your family. If God forbid you fall sick, your mom or your dad or your wife or husband or children, they can just come and console you, but they cannot take your pain. So remember, it's you who is going to suffer if God forbid you fall sick. So it is your health. Bottom line is, you have to be responsible to take charge of your good health. So do you know which goal setting we are very good at? When I was doing the research in goal setting, health was not the top priority. The top priority was vacation. Imagine all those who are going on vacation, they plan 1 year before everything, ticket, where they are going to go, how they are going to go, how many days they are going to go and stay, and what enjoy. And the second is, of course, this is also important, marriage. 1 year before, everything has to be planned out very well. So we are really very bad in our health goal setting. And this is the scenario that we are having, not only with our kids. If our kids are in that state of affair, it is our responsibility as parents. We are providing them those junk and those fast and those bad food. This is typical in most of the houses. So, who should make health goals? Is it only the fitness gurus and those Iron Men and those sports people and athletes? No. Health goals should be made by everyone. So now, health goal, achieving that is your inner goal. It is you talking to yourself that health is important. And this word self discipline is part of your whatever you want to achieve in life. Why we don't achieve whatever we would like to have is procrastination. And that's another topic. I don't want to go into it. We need not keep things for tomorrow or at our ease or when I'm comfortable or when I'm ready. There is nothing like that. And this is what you're going to listen to in the coming half an hour. So, who will succeed in achieving their health goals? Disciplined people, disciplined thought, and your disciplined action. So there are many, I Googled this thing and I got it from there. There are 25 health goals on the top. Sleep, eat plant-based food, self-care, eat your breakfast, social work, unplug yourself from technology, which is again one of the factors that people are falling sick. Sleep, avoid smoking, drinking, drugs, do regular medical checkups, age gracefully, be active, do not take 2 days off from your exercise. This I'm going to talk to you a little later. Reduce risk of diseases, medication, positive outlook and attitude, stop eating junk foods and all, get into organic, take supplements, plan and prepare your meal, reduce too much sugar, take vacation. And I can go on and on and on. I've selected just 5. And 5 top because those are, I feel, are interconnected with the other 20 or 30, whatever numbers that you can have. Number 1, I have put sleep. Lot of problems is connected with our sleep, especially nowadays. With the toy that we are having, before going to sleep, can you see that lady on the left side? And the moment that blue light comes, the brain tells that you're working. Even if you want to go to sleep, you can't sleep. So I'm going to talk on each one of those topics in detail, but I'm going to just highlight what are the health goals that you should work on. Number 1 is sleep. And number 2 is, of course, the most important is people think that this is the only area, which is the physical activities, the daily exercise, the drink that you are having, the food that you're having, and the last but not the least, the natural supplements. A lot of people, they don't have idea, or they have idea but they don't know the right supplements. I'm going to talk on that, which is my 5th health goals that you need to have. Let's see, what is SMART goal. I mean, I'm sure if you Google, you'll find everything right there, but I'm giving you a practical step by step how you can make the SMART goal. The word, the acronym that you're looking at is SMART. S is for specific, M is for meaningful, A, actionable, or realistic, T, timely. And now let's take this into 7 steps. What you need to do, that is, you need to have a written goal, not just goal which is there. You should have a start and completion date. You should have that benefit that you will get after you achieving it. That is extremely important, because your motivation is important in order to achieve all that. And you need to be ready for the challenges, the obstacles that you're going to face. And comes the action. You're prioritizing what to be done today and tomorrow and daily and weekly. Review it, and of course, reward yourself. So these are the 5 health goal steps. And you need to have it very specific. Now, health goal, there are so many things that you would like to put. I've taken only one example, and that example is, a lot of people do this. Health goal is losing weight. How you can lose your weight, and write your weight loss goal. And that goal, for example, if somebody is 90 kg, that person would like to go to 70 kg, lose that 20 kg, what that person has to do. Now, this is a study done by Harvard Business School, in which they found out 87% of the people, they have goals, but it's not even written it. So when you write goals, can you see 3%? Those who have goal in their mind is 10%, and no goals. That is basically the sad part. People just, they are going in the float. 87% have no goals whatsoever. So you need to write that whatever goal that you would like to have it, and put it in a card and put it all over, whether you are in your study desk or in your car, even in your bathroom, in the mirror, you can just put it over there. This is what I want to achieve. The goal has to be very meaningful. Why of that goal, and it should be measurable also. So the why of your weight loss is what you will get. You would like to be fit, you would like to be healthy, you would like to have more energy. So that is what you would like to see once you achieve that goal. Is your goal measurable? I mean, now we have got these health watches, and you need to monitor that. And the watches that we have got, Fitbit and all kinds of watches, which you're walking, running, whatever you're doing, it is monitoring that. But more important is to have some sort of a health coach, whether it is gym, whether it is whatever that you are following, the regime, you need to have it. And the good part of this is, I'm using my iPhone, and in that I have a program called Health Program, and it shows all what I'm doing as far as physical activities are concerned. And that's a big motivation. At the end of the day, I look at and how many steps that I've taken, how many stairs I've climbed, and all that. So the motivation comes, once we see the benefit of it, and it doesn't show overnight. And I'll give you a good example. So write the benefit of weight loss. What you will get after losing that 5 kg or 10 kg or 20 kg. Action steps. Now, this is where we kind of falter. We don't know what steps to be taken and when you want to start and all that. Now, coming to our sleep. Now, as I said, that you need to have good sleep, and good sleep is 8 hours per day. 7 hours is okay, but anything less, 6 hours, 5 hours, which people are doing, or they are doing in breaks, they sleep at night for 5-6 hours, and then they get some time, 1 or 2 hours in the morning time. The sleep coaches, they talk about good sleep at night, because when we are sleeping, remember, there are a lot of organs which is working when we are sleeping, or resting when we are sleeping. So the important vital organs which detoxify your body is kidney and liver. So go and write and Google, the resting time of organs. So when you are sleeping, that is a time that they need rest also. If they are not resting, so imagine two vital organs, kidney and liver, there are so many diseases which are coming out of that. Physical activities, I mean, whatever I say, I cannot justify all that. This is what you need to do. Get out of your couch and bed and start those just simple walks, even 5 days, and have that timer from, say, whatever day that you would like to start, whether it's Monday or if it is Friday, 150 minutes minimum. So take your daily step. If you are new, no problem. You start with 1,000 steps, but increase it within 1,000 steps is nothing. I mean, you move around in the house, it gets to 1,000 steps. But exercise is when you have put in about 20 minutes and you start perspiring. Your cardio goes higher. That is what you need to do, and increase it to about 10,000 steps per day. And as I mentioned, there are a lot of apps in your telephone. Everybody's carrying their telephone. Just download that app, and that's going to help you. Playing games, whatever you feel like, take out that half an hour or 40 minutes. I'm part of this Dogwood Pavilion, where in order to get membership of that, you have to be 50 years and above. And all these people that you are looking, they are minimum 50. And I get motivated when I see people in their 70s, and a guy who's the oldest, he's 86. And he had been playing table tennis for a good 50, 60 years. And he's one of the fittest guy that I see. Everybody is, of course, we love to come and play together. Exercise is there, as well as socializing is there, fun for 2-3 hours. We have this. So remember, you have heard this adage, an apple a day. You need to eat one apple a day. This is if you're talking about from the apple point of view. You cannot eat 7 apple or 20 apple on one day and get that health benefit. I repeat, whatever you are doing, you need to do every day consistently. Now, this is something which I came to know just last year, that sitting is the new smoking. Can you see how people are right now on the right side, those two pictures? So the solution that they came up is standing table. Right now, the table that you are looking on the left side, that is what I have in my office, where I stand up. Right now I'm standing and giving you the webinar. And when I'm listening to webinars, I'm standing, and I'm right now, standing over here. I cannot do the exercise, but while I'm standing, I've got these stretch bands and all, and the walk that I'm going to show you right now, I'm doing the exercise right standing over here and moving my legs and moving my hands and all that. So this is, if you are a person who's sitting on the desk, so you need to stand up. Can you see the table which is on the right side? That is, the entire table goes up and it goes down. The other one is that you put it on your desk, and then this thing also goes up and down. So this is, these are the new things that I have learned and I wanted to share with you. Drinking water, very simple. It's not very difficult, but we are not doing that. Toxin is one of the major causes of diseases. And water is, and that too, if you are taking warm water, it makes a big difference. Yesterday I was talking to a guy in Virginia, United States, and he was talking about how just the warm water and water at a certain temperature can make us healthy. Imagine water. And if you ask yourself, how many liters of water are you taking? I mean, we don't even monitor how much of water is going inside. And can you imagine? I make sure that it's not just a small one, it's a really big bottle of water that I have next to my sitting table. And from morning till night, I make sure that I drink that much. I should know, and you should know what you should avoid. Now, all that drink, which is very attractive, should be out of our life. Now, drinking bottled water is what everybody knows is good, but now it has come to the understanding and research that the water has to be high energy water. The water has to have, the pH, which is very important, the acid, it should be more alkaline and all. If you drink coffee, so if you got a healthy with Ganoderma inside, and that is the reason why many people have switched from tea to coffee. Then comes our food. If the food that we are eating is connected with weight loss, these are all the food that is there. Again, you can Google it. You should stay away from all the bad. Once in a while is okay, but it should be as far away as possible. Rainbow food, all kinds of colored vegetables and fruits. In today's world, the food is not enough. You need to have food supplements, vitamins and minerals. Whatever you are having on the left side, all that yours is having some sort of a toxin, chemicals. So out of hundreds or maybe thousands of supplements, I recommend, I've been using, why I am recommending from 19 years on a daily basis, I'm taking these two, which is Ganoderma and Spirulina. And this is the drink that I have every day, first thing in the morning before my breakfast. So your goal should be very realistic. I'm talking about I've come to the word R now. What action that you're going to take, and it should be very, very realistic, authentic. Whatever you are doing, small or big, should be doing on a daily basis. And this is a beautiful book, Atomic Habits, which I read last year, and I'm applying it also. If you have not read it, please read this powerful book, or you can see it in the YouTube also. So now coming to the time, today is 20th, you make your goal 21st March 2022. Your completion should be, the calendar should be end of the year, where you would like to be end of the year. And you can break that into 6 months, 3 months, 1 month. And the best, measurement of any tracking that you are doing is weekly, not daily, not monthly, not quarterly, is a weekly monitoring that you do. So remember, achieving goal is not a random 1 day or a 1 month action. This is daily discipline acts, which I have explained to you earlier also. So your review that you have to do, your accountability that you need to have, you can have an accountability partner, you can have a coach, you can have your husband or a wife, or you can have your friend with whom that you are doing. Now, going to the gym and getting a personal trainer, it makes a big difference. Please watch this video for a minute and just walking. I do the same thing right over here when I'm, listening to the webinars, or I'm listening to any podcast. I'm right here and enjoy this thing, and this will really, this is what I've been doing since last about 6 months also.
Hey, here comes a good warm-up, because we really need the body ready to take off, and we're going to build endurance into your body like no other. I mean, this really is the way to get in your best shape. You go the extra miles. That's the way to go, Camilla.
The miracle mile.
The miracle mile.
Yeah.
That's how it is a miracle. That's right. Come on now, pick up those feet. 4 easy moves, you know them. Let's just give them a quick rehearsal. Walking in place, I wait for my beat, I listen for my speed. It's 4 and 3 and 2. Hey guys, just step out. We'll go right into our easy moves, side steps. And you know later.
So I'm going to send you at the end of the webinar, all those who are there, you'll get this gift. That is the link of Leslie Sansoon, and she does it for 15 minutes and 30 minutes. She does it for 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers. You pick up that pace at your pace. You don't have to follow 100%, but start tomorrow. Tonight, most of the places it's very late at night. So this is something which you can do on a daily basis. What does goal give you? It gives you that satisfaction. It gives you achievement. And if we are talking about health, health is everything. It gives you your good health. So once you have achieved your whatever goal that you wanted to achieve, whether it is 5,000 steps, or it is losing a 5 kg, or it is sleeping well, give yourself some reward and celebrate. And you need to celebrate, with your family members, but more important is, you should celebrate yourself. Now, coming to why people, fail or they do not go ahead is because they don't have that inspiration. And that is the reason why I have told you to write your health goal, where you would like to, why you would like to, what all. You have to have that inspiration. And then we have got a lot of goals. We want to do this. There are 10 different things. You don't know exactly where to go. You be very simple, have few goals, and those goals should be laser focused, not just general. It should be, you need to walk, for example, say 5,000 steps. Make sure that by evening you have finished it. Not at night time. Some people do it at night time also. But make sure, the word focus, if you look at, is the acronym, follow one course until you are successful. Now, coming to the vision, what you would, like to achieve in 2022 or 2023. So can you see what's going to happen 5 years from now? Nobody can foresee that. But you can see what has happened 5 years before and learn from those lessons. Why didn't you achieve what you wanted to? So the past is where you learn the lesson, and the future is where you apply those lessons forward. So get it, your 2022 health goal and good health. Just look at that kid. He's full of happiness. Look at that joy, just getting that water on the head. Your happiness is important, and that is connected with your good health. So the gift that I wanted to give it to you is, you need to have a quiz taken. And this is all yes, no type of a thing. And you will get the link from our DXN management at the end, and or it'll be forwarded to you via email or through the chat box. So this is the link which is there. You can take a screenshot if you would like, and then have it, get yourself evaluated. So all those who have been invited through my social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Internations, you are most welcome to get in touch with me through my website called mapyourfreedom.com. Again, I repeat, mapyourfreedom.com, and contact me with your name and whatever you would like me to help you on the health goal, because I have been connected with this health and wellness since 2003. I joined this beautiful industry and because of my own health reason. Imagine 19 years back, I had few issues and I was taking medicine on a regular basis. I was not a person, just not taking care of my health. I used to play squash. I used to be very, very particular about my food, but still I had problems. There are certain problems which is coming from your parents, is hereditary. In seeing this, because I opened my mind for the natural healing, and this is now becoming not just popular, but a lot of people are applying it in their life. When medicine has to be taken, it has to be taken. You cannot avoid it. But along with that, you need to do something where you have a control of the health, and through supplements, through exercise, through good sleep, through good eating, through good drinking, all that socializing. It's remember, the health that we are talking about is just not physical, is emotional, is mental, is social, is spiritual. So when you're talking about health, you take a holistic approach, and that is what is going to give you the ultimate health. Physically you're fit, but mentally you are stressed out. So what will happen? Again, you'll get back into some sort of depression, anxiety, and all kinds of those problems. I mean, I was looking at the data of the Western world, rich countries like Scandinavian countries, Canada, Australia, and all these. And can you imagine the mental health issues that these countries have is much more than the third world countries. So there is an issue. Definitely, there is an issue, and this health is all kind of interconnected. So you need to understand that if you would like to, get to that optimum health regime, you need help, and I'll be more than happy. All those who are not with DXN and who have been invited, please write your message and I'll answer you within 24 hours. So that is as far as those people who are coming from the social media. I've got a YouTube channel, Map Your Freedom. That's my brand, and a lot of my videos are there. There's more than 200 and I think 25 videos are there. Mostly on income generation and business, how to you can become an entrepreneur. Of course, there is a health and wellness side, and then there is a personal development side. So I'm now ready for the questions. I'll stop sharing the screen. Thank you very much, everyone, all those who have joined from different corners of the world, and I wish you very, very good health. So all those who are in Zoom, you can write your question in the chat box, and I'm sure our organizer in Dubai, they will get the question out. And all those who are in YouTube and Facebook, you can write the question, and Ajmal and others who are helping me, you can get the questions out. So over to you, Sebastian.
Yes, Mr. Ghani, it was really a wonderful session. I was listening since beginning. Hopefully, all our listeners also had the same feeling, and this video will be available in the DXN Middle East Facebook page and YouTube channel, and you can share with your friends and prospects, those who are not able to attend today's session. It will be a really helpful session. So kindly share with others. And thank you so much, Mr. Ghani, for this.
You're most welcome. So today you have learned, because I was talking to you before the webinar started, about the stand-up table. So you saw how the stand-up table looks like. So I'm having right now. So can you imagine? I can move this table from this level. It can go down quite a lot, and then if I would like to just sit down, because I cannot stand for 5-6 hours, so why not? So it goes up and down. So this is something, you learn something, Sebastian, if you are really in it. And So, are there any questions which are coming up, Sebastian?
Initially we are getting a lot of thanks message from different parts of the world. Mr. Farooq Hussain from Bangladesh, Sumata Sharma from India, and Sukanya Chowdhury expressing her thanks to you, and Mr. Gulam Sarovar is expressing her
Pakistan.
thanks, and Mr. Vinod Kumar is also expressing his sincere thanks for this wonderful session.
You are most welcome.
They are
Most welcome.
just, if you have any queries, you can type it over here in different platform, in Zoom, in YouTube, in and Facebook. We can gather over here. And again, Mr. Shabib also expressing his sincere thanks for this wonderful session.
Yeah, most welcome. My advice to all of you all is, you see, you can go and Google. There are millions of pages on health and wellness. You go to any store, the department store, they have got a book section. Like, whenever I go, and my wife is shopping, so I go into the book section and I go into that health and wellness part. In every where they have books, they have that, and there are so many articles which are there. I mean, those are articles which have been well researched. They are the gurus in the health and wellness industry. So put health your top priority. And we have been, alhamdulillah, since last 30 years, DXN had been promoting this very thing, natural organic products. We are not in the selling business at all. If somebody is thinking that, the distributors or those people who are into it, we are basically consumers. 99, or I would say 100% of the people, they start as a consumer. As I gave you my story, I started as a consumer. Later, I found, that there is a business opportunity. And then I got into the business opportunity. That is almost after 1 year. But it is the product. And out of now, I believe there are more than 11 million people now worldwide. Sebastian?
12 million. Last
12
week,
million.
total
Okay.
we have touched 12 million.
12 million. So I can very, strongly say that out of that 12 million people, 95% people are consumers. Now we have got, the royal families using our product. They don't want to do business. They are billionaires, they are millionaires, multimillionaires. Why they are using the product? For their health. Imagine of that level, people are using the product. That only talks about the quality and the safety of the product.
True.
So my humble advice is, I'm not trying to sell you any product. Try it. Try these wonderful products. Whatever you are buying from the grocery store, like in Dubai, you've got Carrefour and Lulu and Spinneys. They are not high-end products. Now, if you go to a high-end products, like we have over here, Whole Food Store, and they are all natural and organic. And now even, we have a store called Superstore, like Carrefour. It's huge, just everything is inside. And now, recently we have seen, now they got a full section of organic products.
Okay, interesting.
Whether they are cereals, there are all kinds of jams and whatever you can think of, they are all, and they are 2 to 3 times more expensive than the normal products. So it's your health. This is where you should be investing. This is where you're going to live for your entire life. Everybody is going to die. But important thing is that journey till our last day should be healthy. We should not become burden to anybody. Now, it is your call. It is your decision. I don't care you use the DXN product or not, but please, whatever you are using, make sure you read the labels. In the labels is written. Everything is there.
Yes.
Something you don't understand, there's E112, then you need an expert to explain you. So you see in the labels, there's a beautiful book I read, Not on Labels. There's a book called Not on Labels. So whatever they want to write, they write it. Whatever they want to hide, they don't put it on the label. And even if they have it in the label, there are maybe 20% you don't understand. So you need a food scientist, or you need some guys who are from the food industry to explain you what is this E130 and E12, because those are the preservatives, or those are some chemicals that they have added. They don't want you to know. Now, there's an interesting thing. Now, if you buy any medicine, every medicine, this is standard. There is inside a white leaflet, what all, and they are written in font 6 or 8. You need a not glass, you need a magnifying glass.
Yes, true.
There are so many side effects of those medicine, but you are taking it because you don't know. So we have products which are natural, which are organic, no side effects. So something, you need to, put the high priority. You have put 10, a lot of people had put 10, but then that 10 should not be only for a day or a week or somebody. When somebody falls sick, Sebastian, what is happening is, at that time, that person is very careful about what he's eating and drinking. And the doctor said that you have to start exercise, stop smoking. He does all that when he gets out of the hospital. But after 3 months, he gets back into the same old groove.
Same routine.
So I've taken almost 50 minutes exactly. That was my, promise to all of you all. So yes. If there is there any question coming up?
No, everybody is
happy
with this wonderful session, and they're expressing sincere thanks to you.
Most welcome.
Thank you so much from management side. We will see you again with another interesting topic.
Inshallah. Definitely. Next topic, maybe again, because that's very much kind of people. A lot of people requested is that about aging. We are all aging, and whether
Happy
you
aging.
are 30 years or 40 years or 50 years, people think that once you are in the 50s or 60s and 70s that you are aging. You are aging every day. A child who is born is 1 year older than yesterday. So that is another,
Age gracefully.
Age gracefully, yeah. And what you need to do while you are aging. Again, this is very practical side. And everybody, even if you're a young guy, Mr. Sebastian, you have your mom and dad, you have your grandfather and grandmother. They are at that age. They need your help.
True.
Remember. So you are old or not, there is somebody old in your family.
True.
And you would like to. Your happiness is, everybody's happiness is to see their dad and mom healthy. So whatever I have talked today, for example, in my mom, mashallah, she's about 85, and we force her to go for walk, but she is not going to walk. You know how our old women are. I have not walked forever in my life. You want me to walk now? I said, yes.
In this
we
age.
We want you to walk. So it's something that, today what you have heard is, I have not given you a rocket science philosophy and principle and system. These are, most of it, you know it. Some of it you didn't know. You got educated, and my job is as a teacher to make you aware. But all that is one side. The other side is application. You need to apply it in your life. Just talking will not do. You need to act upon it. And inshallah ta'ala, everybody who is in this call or who will listen to this call later, you will definitely get benefit. Thank you very much, Sebastian.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ghani, and thank you so much for the participants. See you again with another topic. Wish you all the best. Ma salama.
Thank you, and ma salama, and good morning, everyone.
Thank you.